Hey everybody, welcome to another exciting episode of
The Unbox Boys!
I'm Dave, along with my son Elias.
Hello.
And my son-in-law Jared.
What's up?
And we have something very, exciting for you today. The Kmart exclusive Sergeant Jyn Erso from Iadu, Udu. We don't know. But we're assuming that's the planet or location where she's wearing this outfit. So this is the first Rogue One piece that we've been able to acquire so far.
Well, partially. You half got those other ones.
Well, yeah, they had them on the pegs at Walmart. I snagged them. They had all the Black Series ones, the 6-inch. Took them to checkout, and it rang up as no purchase allowed or something like that. So they swiped them out of my hands.
And so he sent me some pictures of them,
Yeah.
like teasing me. So he sent me probably 6 or 7 pictures, and I was like all excited that he was going to get them, but
and they hid them in a back room. So we have to wait till Force Friday, but
or break into Walmart.
not going to do that. But we are going to give you this thanks to my friend Paul Hernandez, who has a Kmart in his area and went and looking. They actually had 4 or 5 of these out, so I guess this is a pre Force Friday, Rogue Friday release. Force Friday, of course, the end of this month, September. So we wanted to bring this to you as soon as we could. We're excited about Rogue One. Looks like they're following the trend of the strong young female lead, which this sort of phase began with Hunger Games several years back with Jennifer Lawrence. Then you got the Divergent series with Shailene Woodley. Then you had The Force Awakens with Daisy Ridley as Rey. And now in Rogue One, coming in December with Sergeant Jyn Erso, played by Felicity Jones. So we're excited about that, about a lot of the figures that are coming out, but this is the first opportunity that we've got to look at one. So let's take a look at the box there first, Elias, in this Kmart exclusive figure.
Pretty cool.
Of course,
I'm
Black
excited to
Series.
open it.
Yeah.
There's
Nice,
the symbol and all that.
Image on the front. No number on there, which seems to
Yeah.
be a common indication that it is an exclusive to a certain
Yeah.
store.
Yeah.
The story there on the back in several languages. You can freeze frame that if you'd like. You can flip that to the side and you can see how it says
Sergeant.
Sergia on the side. Yeah, it's Sergeant. So we've looked at the box. Let's open her up. So first, let's take a look at Sergeant Jyn Erso's accessories here. Starting with the base there, perhaps. Yeah. So this is reminiscent of the Starkiller base Rey stand that she comes with, of course, in the snow there. But the difference here between these two, one of the faults with the Rey Starkiller base stand is that it just has the foot imprints with no foot pegs. When you put her in the stand like that, she very easily falls out. So in this new stand for Jyn Erso,
It's got pegs.
foot pegs in there. Little
Ingenious.
It is. It's brilliant. It's like, why didn't we think of this before?
Because all the figures have pegs,
Right.
but there's no pegs for them
Yeah.
they sell.
Help it stand up. So
Also, something I've noticed is that this kind of looks like how it's kind of hidden. You know how it connects to the Kylo Ren thing. So it depends on what happens in the movie, but she could be battling off against like Darth Vader or that one guy. I forget.
So they
his
could
name.
release something after potentially
Yeah.
that connects with this in the same way that the Kylo Ren. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
Rey.
Yeah, it
Because
does
why
have
not
kind
have
of
a
piece.
boss fight in the movie?
Yeah.
We called it if that was the case.
Yeah.
That's right.
You heard it here first.
All right. So other accessories
man.
that she has there.
Yeah.
What is that?
We don't see. This is kind of goes along the lines of the things that we don't really know about yet. This is a piece that was on the box, and we don't really know about the movie or what this is getting.
It looks like a lightsaber.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to fake you out and make it look like a lightsaber, but it's not a lightsaber.
I think it's a Pez dispenser.
It does. She does have a little hook there on her coat, so you can
Oh yeah, right here. Let me see.
right there on the front, so you can hook it on. So it could be some kind of explosive, some kind of detonator. Could be a nightstick, a billy club kind of thing. We're not quite sure what that is, so that'll be interesting to find out. It was important enough, obviously, for them to include it in this. So
Also, she's got the splash of paint.
Hey.
yes, the blaster there that she has when you hold that a little closer.
which is the E11.
Okay. Which is really isn't that a Stormtrooper blaster?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of theirs.
So kind of that blending we're seeing in this film, hints of,
Stormtroopers being there.
yeah, kind of them utilizing some of the Empire's tools and things. She's got a pistol, too, in a holster on the
Oh, yeah.
side.
Whoa, that's a cool new
Hold
gun.
it close. We haven't seen this elsewhere in the Star Wars universe, at least I haven't, so it's kind of a cool blaster.
Pretty cool.
Her holster's got a little snap there to kind of hold it
Yeah.
in place, too.
Almost
Like a-
identical to Han Solo's.
Almost. Except it needs to fit this one.
Yeah.
One other accessory that she has, which it does kind of count as an accessory because it can come off. Well, the hat with the useless goggles,
Oopsie.
kind of like the Han Solo goggles
It's gone forever.
from Hoth, because they the goggles don't come off, so they're basically just for a cool look, but they won't go on her eyes or anything. But the this breathing pack that she's got is actually
Very-
removable. It can come up.
I think it's supposed to go with their hat on.
Yeah, I think it can go with the helmet on, actually.
Oh,
the
like
hat.
it goes over?
Yeah, over the hat. And that piece does kind of wind around underneath her coat, but it actually is a little piece all itself. You can kind of pull that out.
Oh, I see.
So it could just kind of hang out front if you just want to be gaudy about it. But the fashionable women this year are wearing it underneath the coat. And
Leia is kind of breaking that.
yeah, see, that's so tacky.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's what it kind of reminded us. We saw this kind of breathing apparatus, and if you remember back to when Han and Chewie and Leia were hunting Minox inside that big creature that they accidentally parked inside of, they kind of had those breathing packs on as well. All right, so let's take a look at the figure itself, and Jared, give us the specs on Sergeant Jyn Erso.
Yeah, let's just take a little closer look here, get it in focus. Just kind of give you a little spin around. It's got that sweet cape thing. It looks so cool. But yeah, so let's take a look. Just articulation real quick. Little head movement. Little elbow.
She's kind of squeaking.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got a little water in her ear. Yeah. Little wrist right there. Movement. Same thing on the other arm. So this one you don't have any ab
Now,
crunch.
sometimes the wrists move differently to these. Like
It's
they'll
hard to
kind
tell.
of.
Oh yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, if you can. Yeah, it's got that little. It kind of goes up and down vertical.
Okay.
And then they usually have an opposite on this hand, which is like a horizontal
Right.
movement. So you can hold the gun like this and bend this hand up.
Right.
So yeah, she's got two. She's got like a ball joint kind of at her neck there, so she can kind of do different things there. 2-point knee articulation and a little foot swivel kind of thing.
Okay.
So I think that's pretty much all of our articulation. Obviously the thigh and everything else.
Right. We're losing probably some of the ab crunch and other things just with the hindrance of the jacket and the art of rubber being on there as far as her
Right.
waist and any twisting goes.
Let's talk about our paint real quick and everything.
Yeah.
I think something I'm noticing right off the bat is her face paint. Let me get that focus. There we go. I got paint on my hands, so it's kind of funny. Her face paint looks like 1,000 times better, I think, than anything I've seen in the past for the female characters. Like, I mean, just compare that with Rey and just see that it looks so much more like flesh tone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just looking at Rey's and it just looks like. I think the Rey's is not the greatest thing on the planet at
Yeah.
all.
Makes
But-
it look kind of like a mannequin.
yeah. I think this the way whatever they're doing right now with this color, it looks really awesome. I think, and just makes it look a lot more realistic, especially when you put the little hat on. And you got the little bit of a kind of the shadow going on underneath your head. It just looks really good.
And it kind of looks like Felicity, maybe a cross between Felicity Jones and Jennifer Lawrence kind of going on there.
Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, I think the rest of her kind of her cloak and everything, her little cape, it's kind of like a full on. You can kind of see on the side there. It's like a full on little kind of piece that wraps around her, and you can't really take it off. I guess she does have a little bit of torso pivot underneath, somewhat, sort of, but
Maybe it does. The jacket thing does come off.
I think it might if you really fiddle with it, but I don't think Dave wants to risk it.
Yeah, it's not Darren.
This like cloak thing is like, kind of like a rain jacket kind of thing, kind of going on, and I think the paint looks like it's a little bit kind of wet, just kind of that like it's just been running around in the rain or whatever. Mm-hmm. I think it looks great, and the kind of a camouflage and her little boots and everything.
Get a little closer on the bandolier here across.
Okay,
So what is that little
that little thing
piece
there?
Yeah.
I almost thought I saw that a second ago, and I thought it was this,
Okay.
but
It's a duck call.
It's a duck call. Yeah.
She's from Duck Dynasty.
Yeah.
It's a nice detail there. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's cool that they kind of made it all into one the piece here
Right. And what's the patch there, just underneath the breathing thing?
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like maybe a comm link or something.
Okay.
So yeah, that's basically the whole figure. I think. Obviously, her weapons and stuff. Let's see how she fits on her little. We were talking about her stand there.
Yeah.
So let's just pop her on there real quick, not in any particular pose. Just see how she fits real quick.
Whee! She looks like she's about to do
YMCA.
about to do like a cartwheel.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Stability with the pegs there is a nice touch.
Let's see. Well, let's make sure she's on the good first, and then we'll do a little test run. You know,
Okay.
A little bit of. Oh.
Oh,
It's
she
a
can
Jedi.
go all she can go all Luke Skywalker.
So
You
what
could
I'm-
hand her to somebody like a DQ Blizzard.
Yeah. So yeah, this is her stand here. It's pretty cool. I think the cool thing is like
Wet rock.
obviously is that this is I think one of the first stands I've ever seen that has the pegs like we were talking about briefly. So you can really put any figure on here. You know, you can put Darth Vader on here or whatever. And,
Right.
and I mean, you could do the same thing with this one, but I think this is a lot more like general to the Star Wars universe. So you know, if you
Right.
could, I think it'd be cool to just
Even
kinda have some
Tito?
of those. Even Tito, even Tito could fit on there.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll be curious to see if this is a part one of a two-part pack. If she's battling somebody else, kind of like the Star Killer base, Kylo Ren and Rey. That would be cool because it does look like maybe there's a puzzle piece to fit in there. So we'll see that. So that is the Kmart exclusive Sergeant Jyn Erso. Hope you've enjoyed the review. We tried to get it to you as quickly as we could. And I believe they're out at Kmart right now. If you want to run and grab one, like I said, the one my friend went to, they had 4 or 5 of them there, so you don't have to wait for Force Friday, I think, for these. The trick is finding a Kmart near you. They're going fast. So thanks so much for watching the review. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Be sure to comment down below. And if you have suggestions for other things that you'd like to see us review or check out, stores in your area that you'd like us to check out as well, we're open to just about anything. And we love sharing this with you. Till next time, God bless.